And welcome back to another episode of All of Fabric 6, where last episode we built this place. So yeah, we finally have a structure. I've done nothing in between episodes. I kind of left it kind of how we were, so I think we need to do something here at some point because it's kind of just plonked on the terrain. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know what that is going to be, and yeah, got our industrial fish farm here with so many industrial fish. Look at all of these industrial fish. We got our tree thing that's not growing any trees because it turns out I don't need that much wood, and it kind of makes a little bit of a mess. I think I connected all this stuff back up. I think this actually does work. I just have to put trees in here, and you would plant them. You won't chop them down, but that's okay. I think it's probably better that it looks better when there's trees in there. And we've got our mining area drill thing with decorative power cables because, yep. And we can do some mining for stuff. Well, we don't do any mining. This can do some mining for us if we ever run out of stuff and we need some more of these. But today, oh yeah, I made apple juice. I'm trying to fill in my nutrition because I don't have any sugars. And you can always drink the apple juice, but it's not giving me the bonus sugars. Because yeah, we're getting some nice bonuses with this stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm wondering if it's because our nutrition isn't low enough. Maybe you only get the buffs or the bonuses if it's your hunger was low. I don't know. But today, what are we doing today? So we've finished off Industrial Revolution. I think I want to do Ad Astra. It's a cool mod. I like it. Going to space is always fun. We're going to do it. So we're going to start with an Astrodux, which should be pretty easy. We've already got steel production going, though it is not fully done. I still need to make a fishing rod. I'll make it if I ever need it. Cool. So Ad Astra done. Oh, that gives us cheese and an Ad Astra rare loot bag. Is this going to be something overpowered considering we've only just started the mod? Yes. I mean, yeah, handy if you didn't have any other power cable because you can't make this without going to the moon first. So, yeah, I don't think we can actually use it for anything, but neat. Oops, I do not want to create a party. So, first things first, steel. Yes, more steel. I think we're probably okay. We've almost got 500 steel. Easy. Easy quest. And we get a rocket fin. 2 rocket fins. Nice. Not that would have been difficult to make, but look, we're partway there for a tier 4 rocket. Is this not also used for the other rocket ones? A crafting bench for rockets. Automation NASA workbench. Why would you need to automate making rockets? Weird. I don't quite understand why you'd need to do that. I guess it's handy that you can. So, we are going to need a launch pad. Sure, I mean, we can start with that. I thought we could start with that. Why did you not put the... Oh, I don't have any of those things. I can just craft them. That makes sense. Now, so for where we're going to launch from, we've kind of started a new area here. I mean, down there might be nice apart from that stupid cable. We've kind of started an area here of technology, which doesn't really fit with anything around it at all. But that's okay. What's making these particles? Oh, those lights. That makes sense. Now we could plonk something here, which might help cover up this nasty, nasty terrain we've got. And it's within range of our AE system, so that's kind of cool. Sure. We're going to probably dig into my hollow terraining at some point. Let's just make an area for us to get started on. Cool. Perfect. The most beautiful area you've ever seen. And then we can get ourselves a launch pad. Which is, that's cool that it holds it like that. Boom. I mean, does this just not look like a NASA launch place? It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Cool. So we got ourselves that. That's pretty straightforward. And we get another launch pad. That is actually kind of handy because I have accidentally gone to the moon and not brought a launch pad with me, which can make it difficult to get back. A NASA workbench. Can we whip one of these up? Probably. Probably a block of steel. Nice. We just have to craft those things. And boom. Ad Astra. Beautiful. Beautiful. And hey, we're gonna use these, I think. Surely those fins are used in like all the rockets, because we're going to be starting with this one. Yeah. Perfect. So we have our NASA workbench, which got us some iron plates, which is nice. We're going to need an oxygen generator. We are in a fuel refinery. These are optional. I mean, sure, let's get... I mean, we're going to need more steel plates than that. We got steel to burn. We actually don't have that much steel to burn. I might want to make sure that I've either already processed a bunch more or we've got some ready to go. Got a whole bunch of coke dust. We need some iron. And it has to be iron dust, so we'll get some iron dust going. We're probably going to want some more steel. I don't necessarily think for Ad Astra stuff. Now you're going to extract all the dust and immediately smelt it, aren't you? Or do you not? Oh, you don't. I thought I'd set it up so it would do that. Oh, well, that's handy that that's not happening. Nice. And then we can get ourselves some cables we don't really need. Cool. I mean, I guess we'll use some. Like, sure, we've got them. And a coal generator. Hey, was that one of the quests? No. Coal generator was literally not one of the quests. A fuel refinery. We're going to want one of these. That should be pretty straightforward as well. I don't know why I just took the rocket out of there. I'm going to want that back. A fuel refinery. Nice. And then we need to go get some fuel. Let's get an oxygen loader. While we're at it, we're going to want to teach some of this stuff as applied energistics recipes. So we've got the fuel refinery, oxygen loader, because we might want to make some more of these in the future. We don't know that, or that. Cool. We don't know that. Yeah, we can do it that way. I think that's kind of inefficient, but that's all right. And then we just don't know. Engine fan. Nice. Nice. And yeah, I'm still one day going to fix our auto crafting stuff. I mean, this is working. It is ugly, but it is working. And then so we could get an oxygen loader, right? Oh, I never taught that. I mean, it's not worth teaching that, Mike. How many of these am I really going to need? Boom, a stack. That'll be all I ever need. It could be famous last words. Okay, oxygen loader. Nice. That's going to be pretty cool. And then it's kind of just the spacesuit, which will be pretty cool. We'll get a couple of those tanks. Oh, not this thing. Let's add this stuff. Pretty straightforward. One of those. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it was being a little bit weird. Spacesuit, nice. Space pants, stylish. And space boots. A full spacesuit. And some kind of cool reward. Another launch pad. I mean, yeah, okay. It's not handy. Cool. And then we just need to get ourselves some oxygen going, which requires a little bit of water. Don't we have a sink? We don't have a sink here. It is nighttime. It's very much nighttime. Now I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was pretty sure I've seen some chickens floating in the ocean. Some oil from Ad Astra. Actually got a fair bit of it around here. Now I do have my backpack, which holds a bit. So if we put this on, this is on spill mode. I forgot the key. Is it drink? Suck. I think we want suck. We don't want to drink oil. That would not be a great time. So we'll harvest a bit with this. We'll harvest a bit with just buckets. And this should be certainly enough rocket fuel to get us going. Oh yeah, I've got a magnet now. I pick up all of the junk. Cool. Can we make this? Not a big pile of... Wait, where did my boat... Oh, the boat doesn't... Okay. My boat sunk. Because apparently oil... Yeah, apparently oil is a... I don't know. Sucks boats down. And we can clean up the ocean. Though that only holds a really strange amount. I don't know how we get it to go over here as well. Like, I'm sure there's a button. Yeah, I'm sure there's a button for doing that. Right. So, I set up the coal generator, not because we really need it, but you know what? We've got it. We can use it. It'll fill up this stuff, and then we can start plonking in oil, and we get out fuel buckets. Can this export to a tank? Because you don't hold a lot. This would hold 128 buckets. Can we like use this to upgrade it? No, not easily. But we've got better tanks than this. It's like the tanks from Kibe? Kibe? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. These things, portable tank. We'll get one of them. Let's just save you there because you hold a lot of stuff. And then we get a portable tank, and maybe we get another portable tank. And these don't stack, and then we can go through the upgrade thing. Do we have emeralds? We had that many emeralds. And netherite. Nah, it's probably not worth it. Wait, that's only 128 buckets. That was the same as that cheap one I had. Well, cool. Cool. If you were here, I don't think you auto output, but we should be able to, like, you don't know for sure that we can do this. Can you extract? You extract the oil. And you don't input the oil? Is there? So you only input oil. Okay. Do you extract? That's oil as well. Okay. Maybe this only extracts from underneath or something. That's still oil. Do we have to like set this to fuel? Like rocket fuel? Fuel. That works. That works. I'm curious, could we... I guess we can do it this way. This will be fine. And then we can just plonk the tank on top. That literally wasn't on top. There, you will input fuel. Nice. And then it looks like we could probably input all of this stuff into this. Yeah, that works. Probably not faster than just doing this for now, but anyway, there we go. We've got a whole bunch of fuel we actually need. Sucks for the quest. Cool. Maybe it's time to put our rocket suit on. It's going to have way, way less armor, but it is kind of neat. It is kind of neat. And I think we can dye this as well, right? Like if we had something that made orange dye. Yeah. Yeah. An orange space helmet. Ooh, it even does the thing. Okay, nice. Nice. I mean, I guess white was like the classic spaceman thing. And an elytra. The elytra is a choice. The elytra is a choice. And then I guess we'll go check this armor up here. And I think I probably want to do like the good enchanting on this. Armor stand. We want some decent enchants. This can live here. Now, I think there are enchants for making stuff work. Or like oxygen. I think it's part of like an Ad Astra. Yeah, these things. Space breathing. But unfortunately, this armor wasn't enchantable, so I don't think we can do that. Our hand is transparent. I just realized. Hand is transparent. I'm suspecting that's a shaders thing. Sure, we'll be transparent. Cool. And then we need some oxygen. We probably want to put the rocket fuel in our backpack. And we probably want... And then it's literally a little bit faster to put that in the machine. And then we want some water to go into the oxygen loader. We're going to want some more tanks. I'll get some tanks. Cool. Perfect. One full tank of water. I'm assuming we can do a similar thing with this oxygen loader. So if we extracted oxygen from Ad Astra, we're going to need to do this, and we will say you go in here. So that should be cool. And then on the top, we'll just do this. Water. Nice. Are you making oxygen? You are. Kind of slow. Kind of slow. That's all right. And are we like draining our power? No, we're doing okay because we're not actually making rocket fuel right at the moment. Neat. That's cool. We're actually going to want another oxygen loader. Because we can have one just sitting here. Hey, oxygen buckets. Well, that's actually perfect. We can have one sitting here. Well, no, because we're being cheap with our power cables. We can have one sitting here that we put oxygen in. That'll be okay. And then we can like grab our spacesuit, chuck it in here, and it's now filled with oxygen. which is not, this isn't a lot of oxygen, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll leave that running now. I don't think we can just right click. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be able to use waystones to get back. And apparently that was a quest. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we've got our oxygen loader. We've done this. We've done that. What's next? Is it just the rocket? I mean, we need 6 buckets of oxygen. We're almost at 2. We could speed this up. Yeah. Oh, actually, I already put all the oxygen in there. Yeah, and you're a little bit low on power. That's fair. I don't know why I don't just hook this up to decent power. Yeah, okay, we need some more oxygen. Alright, I guess I'll go fill the tank that's slightly too small. We can use that big one. And you know what, I'm not manually pumping this. We can just hook this into the sink that we've got here. Yeah. Oh, we're already at 3 cables there. Okay. Well, then we'll hide this around the back and pretend that it looks nice. There we go. That is significantly better than doing it the other way. Ideally, we would probably have another sink. Wait, can we just get another one? Why do I hear a slime? Greeny sink. Oh, totally. Okay, we'll just do that. Let's not even muck around with this. What a waste of time that was. And then this way we can just have like a nice supply of oxygen. And if we were really smart, we'd hook it up to an ender tank. We would hook it up to an ender tank so that we could take like a supply of oxygen with us that would always be chunk loaded, and that would be ideal. And this is a terrible looking launch pad, isn't it? We're going to have to do something. So that's going to take care of that though. And then it's just assembling these bits and pieces for the rocket. Just some more rocket fins, steel. It's not too major. It's just a little bit of, need a lightning rod, a little bit of tedious crafting. So I'll whip this up. All right. I think, as we request that thing, we are going to be ready for, not that, the Tier 1 rocket. Oh, that was invisible. I thought for a second it had been destroyed. Nice. And I'm being smart. I have created a entangled tank that is going to hold all of this. And then we're actually just missing a few buckets of oxygen. There we go, just to get the quest. And now, yep. Good. A bunch of... Nice, got it back in there before it was full. So we'll take this with us. This will mean we always have some spare oxygen. This area isn't chunk loaded. Now somebody said if I hold down... click, hold down right click, hold down click. No, that didn't do it. There'll be a setting somewhere for that. Cool. So we've got rocket fuel. I just need to hold the rocket again. And hey, we are ready to go to the moon. First things first, we'll open these. Cold generator. Sure. Well, maybe we'll take it with us. Maybe it'll be... I'll just check in there. We don't need it. Neat. I want to enchant my armor with like some good spectrum enchants. Fill up the rocket with fuel and then make sure I've got a waystone. All right. Pretty decent armor. Like it's alright. We got Swift Sneak, which actually... Oh, that is nice. It's actually the first time I've ever used Swift Sneak. But we're ready to go. Yeah, this area looks kind of crap, but I figure we can decorate it with some Ad Astra stuff once we go to the moon. We're not going to need more fuel than that. That's just going to drop into our inventory anyway. That is not where that wants to go. And then we have rocket fuel. Now we could do an ender tank for this as well, but we'll just... It doesn't matter too much because we got waystones, so it's not actually a big deal, but we'll be prepared to go. So we have oxygen. We're wearing a spacesuit. We have some rocket fuel. We've got spare rocket fuel. We've got a thing of oxygen. I think it's... Do I want to tidy this area up first? Because it looks really, really crap. I'm gonna tidy it up a little bit. Just a little bit of iron plating. Just something, because it could be better. It could be better. Let's tidy it up. Okay, it's a mild improvement, but it's definitely an improvement. All right, let's go. We are heading to the moon. Did I bring everything? I really hope we didn't forget something. I'm pretty sure we could. Nice. Leaving the overworld behind, taking a last look at... You know, we built a little bit of stuff. It's kind of neat. Can't see the Beelzebub church thing, but cool. Cool. Don't leave the rocket at this point, or you're going to have a bad time. Right. So the solar system. Yeah, we can only go to Earth. We could create a space station. No, we couldn't because you need the dash ingots. We could go to orbit. Not a great idea. Not the worst idea. You will fall back to Earth, so it isn't too bad, but we definitely want to go to the moon. A balmy negative 160 degrees Celsius. One small step. We're apparently floating. I think stuff's just loading because apparently we're in a plains biome. This should eventually load and hopefully this loads. Because it's got to like make the lander thing. It's loading. Lunar Wasteland. There we go. Here we go. Because we can slow this down with the spacebar. Which we want to do, or there will be an explosion. And hey, this is a not bad landing area. Though a little bit precarious. Cool. I think shaders is mucking up the sky a little bit. There shouldn't be clouds. Can we fix that? We might be able to fix it so there's not clouds on the moon. Let me have a play. Right. Whoops. Just realized I was standing out in the dark at night and mobs will spawn. Let's get some night vision because there are dudes. So I got the shaders to kind of work by going into shader settings and just turning off clouds. See, put them on, clouds in the sky. Turn them off. No clouds in the sky. Will mean we'll have to turn them back on once we go back down to the overworld. So I want to chuck down a launch pad here-ish. I think that's kind of where we landed. And make a moon landing. Awesome. Awesome. Already used 70% of our oxygen. And we'll just let's do this. Just so we've got a little bit more of a solid landing place. And yep, that's some gravity. Cool. On the moon. Turn off that. We don't need to see that. Cool. Now, yeah. We're on the moon and the moon is in the sky. Okay, so the shadows are a little bit, yep. A little bit, yeah, we'll turn off the moon. And then now there should be no moon and we should actually see the Earth. I mean, we can't see it now. Eventually the Earth should like pop through. Yeah, we kind of still got the light in the sky from the from the moon coming through. That's all right. Let's check out what we've got going on. And here we got moon villagers. They will sell me moon sand for emeralds. That's kind of nice. What are you? You're just nothing. You know what? We might bring... I've got a pillager in here. Oh, you didn't have a weapon. You were kind of cool. I kind of want to keep him. But I want to bring a Lunarian down to the overworld as well. Let's set up this. And we'll make it capitals in case I like accidentally teleport back here. That would be bad. Let's make it daytime. Pillager dude, you can live. You know what? You can go up here with Wilson and a villager who does not have a name yet. I thought I heard a bunch of noise up here, and turns out another one of these guys made it up. Yeah, you don't like them, do you? All right, we won't do that. That seems a little bit mean. We'll chuck this guy. I guess you can live in the basement of here because you won't be able to get out. You can hang out down here. He needs a name. You know what? I don't mind the vanilla clouds with shaders. It still looks kind of nice. Let's pop back to the moon and see if it looks like daytime. It does. I don't know where the Earth is. We should be able to see it. I think it shows up. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the shaders don't quite work, but that's okay. That's okay. The moon is cool. Now we could flog all of this dish plating because it is a nice building material, but we'll probably just do some mining, right? It's not going to be too hard to get a bunch of stuff. And hey, extra space pants with bonuses. Although we can probably... And yeah, sometimes you get launch pads in the chests, which is very handy because you cannot launch a rocket. What are you doing in here? You cannot launch a rocket without having a launch pad, so you can actually get stuck. And oh, here we go. Here's the stuff. Some more dish or torches that only work up here. We have night vision. I don't care. Some cheese, some dish. We'll mine some dish. And I suspect we can probably also use our Industrial Revolution thing for helping to mine a bunch of that. But that has completed the Moon Medal quest, which is, yeah, obviously leading to the beating onto it. Yeah, the rocket tier 2, which just needs a bunch of dish, isn't too hard. We can make things like the space rover. We're not going to do that today because we just got here. And we've still got a bunch of exploring of the moon to do and a little bit of mining. A little bit of mining. I don't think any of this has stuff in it. No. This is a nice area though. What do you sell? A space sword. Cool. Cool. Yeah, one of these guys is coming with us. You don't have a job. You're coming to the overworld. Hopefully I don't forget about you and leave you in the backpack. And let's actually plonk the rocket here because, yeah, we can always teleport here. Neat. No Earth in the sky? Earth in the sky. Yeah, okay, we can't really get that to work, can we? Shadow pack settings, sky, vanilla moon on. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. I like being able to see the Earth. It lets you know that you're on the moon, and we'll just ignore that glow. Cool. Cool. But here we are on the moon. We have a rocket. We're in space. I love space mods. So we'll come back next time for a bit of exploring of the moon. Because I know there's a dungeon. It's got some pretty neat stuff in it. Kind of a decoration, but also, yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We're pretty OP. I think it'll be fine. But it's been ClassicDuff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time for some more All of Fabric 6. See ya.